Okay, well, let me get another one of these going. This one's from last week. It's Serenity, and I think this is from Friday night. And this is actually a little later in the evening, and wasn't the most crowded game we had, but it was a... I just go through here and I try to pick the one that I think that looks most interesting. If I'm going to post anything, I want to post that one. Well, there's Littler Me, he's on there, so he's probably got a copy of this also. And typically I don't usually like to grab the tank. I'll let somebody else grab that. I like to grab one of these scorpions and go forward, because my thinking is I want to go up there and try to stop the orb carrier from coming in, as he almost always does if you're up against a team that knows what it's doing. I keep thinking that the Scorpion has got to be really effective at taking down the incoming orb carrier, but in actual fact, those orb carriers are really sneaky, and they almost always manage to get in there before I even know they're there. This position right here, I feel like there's no way they can sneak up on me, you know. If they come in through the woods there, well, they got to come over the top there, and I'll see them. Of course, by then it's probably too hard to get them, but they often like to come in low on this side too, and well, you're right in position to take them. That's a noob there. He thinks he wants to take my vehicle. He doesn't realize a minute. Alright. Also, the tank is over there on the right, and I'm in a decent position to support him. And that's over, and he's going to take that tank forward. I'd follow him, except I'm the only one here watching the prime right now, and if the blue orb comes in, we're screwed. It looks like there's a blue vehicle. Oh, here comes a mana, but there's no orb attached to him, so I'm not worried about him. He may manage to. Now there's a blue scorpion. The scorpion's suiciding. We've got three. There's that orb. And it was a little bit too slow to stop him. You know, as usual, my whole pointing being there was to try to stop that orb carrier, and as usual, I failed to do it. But okay, we recovered. But at least I was expecting it. I guess that's worth something. Let me jump in the turret, which is actually something I actually have a little more. I actually have a little bit more success defending the prime with this thing. Still don't manage to defend the prime every time, but at least I can shoot down the orb once in a while with it. Because you can pretty much see every approach from up here. And the guns are pretty good at letting you... Guns are pretty good at letting you hit the guy from wherever he is. The main approaches are through the woods there, and then the low approach down there. But then if they do a fling at you, if they fling the orb, it's just a matter of whether you can shoot him out of the air before he gets there, which isn't real likely. He's moving really fast. He's hard to hit.
Blue core is vulnerable.
It's pretty hard to defend against that. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Well, I was gonna go for the flood. Looks like, or I was gonna go for the mine node. Looks like the tow here has the same idea, and it's a good idea. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that. Keep blue from taking the levy. We now have the mine, and we did have the enemy prime there, so we have the entire map. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can nail that one down. I don't know where my ride went. I guess he took off. That's there he is. Okay, he got to. Okay, now we're there. Let's see if he can get me up on top there. Nope, lost him. Nope, yeah.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I was ride got a little squirrely that time. He got a. It is possible to get yourself killed doing that. If you slam into a tree, it's just does do some damage. We had one blue character there trying to wear down that mine node.
Grab the Redeemer.
But since we had two people healing him with the linked up with the link guns, he didn't manage to do it. And then when he came forward, we got him with the shot combo off of this vehicle. And it looks like we've got. I probably could have gone ahead and attacked, but again, I feel like there's nobody back here watching our prime. And this would be a good time. They would really want to run the orb right now before their prime went down, but their prime just went down. And we've got a levy up there in position. They got their prime back up, but now I think I'm gonna go. Okay, see now there's fire on our prime back there. We'll probably lose our prime now. No, we didn't. Good. Okay. It just becomes a race of who gets the prime down first.
I've got the orb. Your name.
Okay, so the toxic game is looking pretty good. I think they put out a patch. They put out a patch yesterday or today sometime, and they fixed the problem I had, which was that I couldn't respawn. I did have a workaround going for that, but no need for that now because it does now respawn normally, and I've actually been playing it a little bit. I'm terrible at it.
Attack
I
the
get one shot this tank. I'm no good at it whatsoever. I have no feeling for it whatsoever. But it feels pretty good. You know, it's built on the Unreal Engine, so it's similar to Unreal in a lot of ways. But there's some pretty big differences. One thing I kind of wonder about is on that game, pretty much all the guns there's no bullet spread whatsoever. The handgun, I don't know the names of the guns yet. The handgun, the little thing that
Grab the Redeemer.
the thing that shoots the little blue sparkles, and the thing that shoots the thing that acts like an assault rifle that also launches grenades. All of these things, you squeeze the trigger, you point it at a spot, and all the bullets land directly on that spot. They don't spread at all.
I have the orb.
You know, they're all pretty much. That makes them pretty much all sniper guns. You know, they could be. You know, if you get into a map with any distance on it at all, every one of those guns, you're going to be hit dead on from a mile away, which is a little weird. I don't know if they're going to change that or not, but they've only got one map on the game so far, and it's actually a rather small one. I'm about to get nailed by that tank. Yeah, I thought so. I should have let go. I should have let go and gone backward, and let him handle that tank, and then come forward. But yeah, I've messed around with the bots for a while, just trying to get familiar with the one map, and then trying to get the mouse sensitivity right. So, oh, here you go. There you go. Well, I don't know if I killed him or not. If I didn't kill him, then we're probably in trouble because he's going to show up on foot around here somewhere. Oh, it doesn't matter. Their prime went down. Let me go back and get our prime.
Attack the mine node.
I've got the
Oddly
orb.
enough, we're about 11 points down. I'm not
Blue
sure how that
core is vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, yeah, I actually got online a few times and it sucked bad. I'm just not used to this. I'm just not used to it. Actually, once I think I got the mouse sensitivity about as good as I'm gonna get it, and I've kind of gotten used to the way the game is played a little bit, and I'm probably playing about as well, maybe with that deathmatch. Well, probably no. I'm not real good at deathmatch anyway, even on this game. But I think that one, it takes a little bit. It's a little bit different. It takes some getting used to. There's no bullet spread. You know, aiming. You just want to. You can do a lot just by aiming very carefully. The Cerberus rocket launcher. What a lot of people say it's overpowered. Well, maybe a little bit. But then again, a lot of that I think is just because the one map is really small and crowded, and a rocket launcher is pretty damn effective in these small crowded spaces like
Blue
that.
core is under attack.
If they get a significantly larger map, these other little guns with their zero bullet spreads, I think are going to have a significant. There's going to be some balance there, I think, maybe, but we'll have to see. Oh, the other thing is that all the weapons seem like they do basically about a shit ton of damage. So basically, you get shot once or twice or 3 times, you're dead. Yeah. It's So yeah, it's a touchy game, I guess you could say, but you can get used to it. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Of course, again, a lot of that is just, it's hard to tell how much of that is the game for me and how much of that is just because it's a real small map.
Is critical.
But we'll see. It looks, you know, it's pretty.
Leviathan construction stopped.
It's not a bad looking game, you know. It's well, you know, it's basically Unreal, I think. I mean, it's the same engine. It's almost the same as the I files. Are this, you know, it's the same I files.
Is critical.
It's pretty much all the same graphic options, except you know they're not all available through the user interface. You got to go into the I files to get to them. But you know, it's basically the same game, I think. And it's only deathmatch at this point. It's only deathmatch and team deathmatch, you know.
Leviathan under construction.
I've been playing it a lot the last few days.
I think I've made my point.
But you know, one good thing about it, at least is that they do have vehicles. At least they say they will have vehicles. It's an alpha, is what it is. It's in development. You know, how far it gets developed, I guess that's up in the air. But
grab the Redeemer.
I don't know. Between this and UT4,
Leviathan construction stopped.
well, I think it's up in the air. You know, I think UT4 is actually really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I think on the whole, maybe I like it better than this one. It's hard to tell. The main thing with Toxic, I think, is that there's a little bit of novelty because they've actually changed the weapons around. You know, how that's going to work out, I'm not so sure. I'm not real good at analyzing balance based on just what I've seen so far. I'd have to play it for a while and see what happens. My theory is that I'll just play them both for a while, and maybe eventually I'll decide which one I like better. But
Blue core is secure.
But yeah, we'll see. I probably ought to post a video of it at some point if I feel like I'm playing if I feel like I'm playing half-ass well enough. Of course, I hardly ever post. I don't really post ever deathmatch of UT either, basically because I'm just no good at it. Well, I mean, I do all right sometimes, but you know, deathmatch. It's deathmatch. You know, they're all deathmatches are pretty much the same anyway. The reason I post these warfares all the time is because I think warfare is a little bit more interesting as a game type. You know, there's some actual, you know, there's not a huge amount of strategic thinking going on, but it's interesting that there is at least some. You know, and it's
attack the mine node.
And it's kind of interesting the way you get some emergent team cooperation type behavior going on.
Attack the mine node.
Much more interesting than, say, you know, just straight out deathmatch, which to me is pretty much just practice.
The mine node.
Okay, it looks like blue's starting to turn it around a little bit. They've got a levy out there. They've got oh, I should have jumped to the right. I could see that weapon coming in. I knew it. Okay, yeah. Really need to get away from the focus of that weapon.
Grab the Redeemer.
Looks like they're not gonna. Yeah, the levy did not go down, so at least they don't have hold of at least they don't have hold of the mine. Our orb runner's heading toward the mine node, which I don't really think is a good idea at this particular juncture. Yeah, and he doesn't make it there either. Yeah, okay, good. I think I actually went to the trouble of texting him about that. I was like, why did, you know, I don't really feel that going to the mine node at this particular point in time was a really great idea because, well, shall I list the reasons? Okay, 1, nobody has possession of the mine node, so what difference does it make? Nothing's going to happen with it if you don't do anything with it. 2, they've already got a levy out there. You know, taking the mine node isn't going to take their levy away. 3, our prime is down. You know, I think the priority ought to be with the prime. You know, but you know, it's
red core is vulnerable.
you know, you can't tell people what to do. It wouldn't be the same game if you got to run all around yourself. Besides, I don't have enough controls for that, so you do what you can.
Yeah.
we're also still mostly all ahead. But you know, at this point, you know, I'm already convinced we're probably going to lose because you can see which way the wind is blowing. You know, you can see what's going on. We've lost the entire map. Having to grab the orb.
Red core
Well,
is
no, we still
secure.
got people wanting to tow us, so that's a good thing. That's Kronos here. He's an excellent. He's really good about towing stuff. Looks like I lost my orb. He did one of them. Looks like I lost my ride, but he gave me a really good boost there, and I got almost all the way here. I'm not gonna make it, obviously. Yeah. That's an ice cream in the other match, expertly dodging the Avril and coming in to squish me. There's a that's a vendor trying to come in. We should be able to just manage to take him
Core
out.
is vulnerable. 5 minutes remain.
And I'm gonna stand out here on foot. Just watch out for any Avrils that come, and watch out for any manas that come in. Our orb is stranded on the ground over there. That's probably where I left it. There's a man over there trying to take our tank out. Let's get him out. That's Krayla and that. We should probably run forward and heal that tank a little bit if there's anything left of him. Oh, he's almost dead. Hopefully we can keep him alive. Hopefully a mana won't come in behind me while I'm doing this. Oh, he's got next to nothing. He's gonna take one shot and be out. Yeah, I got no more link left either.
Red core is
And
secure.
nothing to shoot with this Avril. Got 9 seconds. Oh god. Yeah, let me use up the rest of that on this guy. We got our prime back, but that's not going to last long with that levy up there. I guess I'll go over here and use up the rest of my Avrils or something, or the shock rifle, or whatever I have, which probably isn't much. I know I don't have anything. He's going to just get them shock balls out. Man, it's there we go. And that, yeah, that ray gun. And there's the main gun to take you out.
Attack the
Okay.
mine node. Red
Alright,
core
well,
is
3
vulnerable.
minutes 40 seconds to go. It's possible we could win this, but we're really making no progress on taking the map back. Looks like that other character grabbed the armor, but it's not going to really do any good because the orb. Okay, now the orb is spawning. Well, hopefully the guy with the armor is going to grab the orb.
I've got the orb.
Looks like somebody's got the orb, but he has no tow, or does he? He's going out on foot. Well, just as well. He might as well, because it looks like... Oh, look, looks like Blue was trying to take out the core with the levy, but their levy went down. Okay, here we go. Got a blue guy coming. Oh, he managed to get the blue off. Take his boat.
Red
No,
core is heavily
just managed to
damaged.
get it broke out with the nuke.
Leviathan under construction.
But that was enough
Attack
to take us
the
down to
prime
46 points. Yeah. Okay, what's this? I got somebody hooked up. Is that the orb?
I'm in
No, it
position.
is not. That's all right.
All clear.
I don't know why I'm going this way. I must be going insane. I guess I feel. Oh, I'm wanting this guy to pick up the orb. That's why.
Leviathan construction
But
stopped.
I don't think we got it. Or did we?
Attack the mine node.
No, I don't think we. Oh, yeah, we did. We did manage to get it. Well, we'll link up there and let's see if we can get you over
Red
to the
core
prime.
is secure.
Amazing. I didn't think there was any way you had time to grab that thing. Okay. Are you there? No, he isn't. He got shot down, but well, I don't think he
2
got shot
minutes
down.
remain.
Yeah, there you go. Managed to salvage the orb and the manta, so that's an accomplishment. Well, let's see if we can tow him forward. Oh, he's going for
Leviathan under
it.
construction.
He got took out by a scorpion while I was waiting for him. Okay.
Attack.
Well, let's see
the
how
mine
long
node.
our orb lasts. Well, our prime went down anyway. And the orb is back at the prime, so yeah, he went down right away also. Okay. We do have our prime, got a minute and a half to go. About 34 seconds away from another blue levy. Looking pretty bad. We got people firing on the levy, so that's a good thing. We got a scorpion. There's the blue orb, and we're gonna try to stop him.
Grab the
And
redeemer.
Don't even know where that blue tank was, but let's see if we can save our
Leviathan
tank
construction
now. Okay.
stopped. Leviathan under construction. Attack.
Yeah, let's try to hang on to this tank a little bit. In the meantime, yes, the prime did get capped, so that's pretty
Red
good.
core is secure.
Managed to
Defend
shoot
the
it back
prime node.
down. Still got that tank. I probably ought to grab some link and try to heal him up a little bit because I can
Attack
see he's
the
taking
enemy
damage.
prime node.
Okay. Yeah, let me get up close so I can link up with this guy and we can amplify these links a little bit. No, he's out. Yeah, so it's just me now. But hopefully we can hang on to this tank a little bit. 19 seconds to go. We got the mine node. No, we don't. We don't have the mine node. All right.
9, 8, 7, 6.
All right. Blue has the mine node, and they're trying like hell to take our prime.
1.
Not looking good right now. Okay, we're in overtime. Cores are ticking down. We got fire on both primes. Oh, there's our orb, but the orb is going forward, and I just got squished by a mana, so that's probably the end of our tank too, unless that mana. Okay. Yeah, prime just got nicked. That's not good.
Grab your orb.
That's gonna be a problem. Let me grab this orb.
Attack
Well, we took our prime back
I've got
anyway,
the orb.
and yeah, there's no shield up here. I probably should have skipped this, but I wanted the Avril and the sniper rifle anyway, and I'm gonna go for the mine node. Since we have our prime, since in 15 seconds we're gonna be facing a blue levy unless I do it. I'm gonna pick up a Sizzy there, and a Scorpion's gonna give me a taxi. And he should hit his turbo. No,
Leviathan
count.
construction stopped.
All right.
Leviathan under
Okay, so there's
construction.
no
Grab
blue.
your orb.
So there's no blue levy. That's gonna help. The blue orb is trying to cap our prime, which is kind of inevitable because while I'm over there screwing around with the mine, what else would they do but go after our prime? That would
Attack
be the good
the
thing for
enemy
them to do.
prime node.
I've got the orb.
But it's looking close now. I've got the orb. I should be able to hopefully hang on to this. I'm gonna make a desperate attempt to get a sniper shot on this guy and fail completely. And while I'm distracting him, the mana comes in and squishes him.
I have
Somebody
the orb.
squishes me. Okay, looks like we got
Attack
it now.
the enemy prime node.
Orb is down again. That guy dumped the orb to get the Scorpion.
Prime node.
And big fight for the mine. Yeah, that's gonna do it right there. Yeah, that was a real nice match. Have you?